So I'd like you to have a look at this picture. How does it make you feel? Please put it in the chat. Just give us a descriptive word of what's the emotion that's going through when you look at that. And while you're doing that, just for a minute, I'll tell you, this is for me to give you an idea, a tiny glimpse into Collaboration Global. So for me, I'm not going to give you any clues because this is irrelevant to what the question I've just asked you, but for me, that looks like the spitting image of my godson, and that's why I've kept this photo. Sadly, he was killed crossing the road when he was 22. But that image that I think is almost him, I mean, you wouldn't, his mother would think it was him if she looked at that picture, is him where he was in his life. He was ready to take flight. He had a business, he had funding for his business at the sweet age of 22. He was famous in his arena already at that age for what he wanted to do. He had a wonderful girlfriend who adored him. He just found his first place to live and life was good. And it disappeared. And it always gives me a reminder that we have everything in front of us and it's up to us to grab everything as we can. Now, we thought his life had been cut short and we were sad about all of the things that he could have done. But at his funeral, we learned that he had packed in so much that we didn't even know about. His mum didn't know about, his sisters didn't know about. So many people came up and said, he helped me to do this. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. He came to save me when I was in trouble. He helped me in the middle of the night. He was always there for me. At 22, he left an amazing legacy of love within his community. And I think it's 8 years later, his family and his friends still gather to remember him on a regular basis because of the impact that he had. He's brought these people into a community together. So let's just have a quick look at the chat. See how it makes you feel. La, la, la. You have to excuse me because my eyesight isn't the best and this is really tiny writing. So how does it make you feel? Still. Oh, ready to go. I like that, Mark Westbrook. Not me. No, Georgia. I don't think I could do it either. On top of the world. Yeah. Oh, lovely fear. Yes. Or inspired accomplishment. Yeah, it is an accomplishment to be able to do that. He looks like he's walking down the road, isn't he? It's like he's not bothered at all. It's amazing. Powerful. Yes, David Saunders. Thank you. Inspired, Rosa. Jessie. Hobby. Yeah, could be. Nora. I managed to come that high. I managed to come that high. Did you? Wow. Free. Absolutely. As a bird. Daniel wants to jump. Okay, you first, Daniel. Lovely view indeed, on top of the world. Possibilities are endless. Huge. Nerves, but also awe at the surroundings. That's a really good one, Neve. Whatever we do that's new, there is that element of nerves about it. And even if it's a big thing or a tiny thing, we have that fear to overcome, don't we? Who wants to jump? Oh, yeah. Keith wants to challenge, stepping off to what's next. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Wow, says Lizzie. Okay, so you get the idea, don't you, that our mindset is really powerful. And that's one of the things we nurture at Collaboration Global, because we want everyone to feel that empowered space, that like, hey, I've got a rucksack, there's a parachute in there, I'm off, I'm going to jump and I'm going to have a great time and I'm going to live life to the max. And everyone here has a purpose or is working towards their purpose so that they can help and impact as many people as possible. And I imagine most of you have been drawn to this meeting because you want to help people, you want to make an impact, you want to leave a legacy. And we can only do that in a massive way when we come together and meet with like-minded, strong mind and like-hearted people. Now, at Collaboration Global, we say that our foundation is love. We come from a place of love and we believe that we are all connected. We're all human beings first, irrespective of our religion, our sex, our sexuality, our gender, our age, our height, our size, our ability, whatever is the difference, they're to be celebrated. We don't care what you do for a living. We care what makes your heart beat faster and how you can help other people. So hopefully you're in the right room. If you're here just to make some money and do some networking, you can do that as well. I'm not saying you can't, but it's not really the right space for that. There are plenty of other wonderful networking spaces out there. That's just what they do, networking. We want to educate, support, challenge, try stuff out, maybe make a mistake. It's called learning, and that's how we do it. So for Collaboration Global, we're coming together to make a difference individually, to each other, to ourselves, and to a wider community. And the more people that we can tell about Collaboration Global, the more people we can help. It's as simple as that. So that's what a little bit of what Collaboration Global is about. I'll tell you a bit more later on.